30th, 2025. This is Bigfoot Bird Dog Story Time. Coming live via satellite from Virginia. Got a story for you here. It's a true story. I'm from a small town in Kansas. Population maybe 300 people. It's surrounded by rolling hills. Out kind of, it's just in the middle of nowhere. If you drive by it, you probably, if you didn't know it was there, you'd never know it's there. It's just a small town out in the middle of southeast Kansas. Anyways, I was at my house one time. I was about 20 years old, in my early 20s. And half the town we live in, or I grew up in, is half the streets are gravel streets. There is streets that were laid in brick, like in the 1890s, and then some's paved. And it's an 8x8 square town. It's like 1st Street to 8th Street, and it's 8 streets deep into the town. So it's a square 8x8, and we got a river that runs through the town. Or we got 2 towns. We got one town that separates us from the river by 1 mile. So anyways, I'm at home and I hear some weird noise, and I go outside, I'm looking around, and it's a full moon night, and there's this old light pole in the back of my yard that there's no light on it anymore. And there was this big ass bird sitting up there. I think it was a vulture, but it was huge. And I'm looking at it, and I didn't have a flashlight or nothing. And I'm thinking, this is weird. This thing's weird. It looks really, it's way too big to be a vulture, it looks like to me. But I can't see. I don't have a flashlight. And I went over to this pole, and I'm looking at it, and I could see it looking down directly at me. And I'm kicking this pole, trying to make it fly away. And it wasn't moving. And I'm shaking the pole, kicking it. Like I said, it's just an old light pole. An old light pole. I mean, it's half the size of these wooden light poles, that you see today. I mean, it was almost, that's probably, that light pole has only been there since 1890. I mean, it's old. It's old, weathered, and kind of sitting at an angle. It's not straight up anymore. But I'm kicking this light pole, looking at this goddamn thing. It looks like a giant bird, like a giant vulture. And it's just watching me. And I'm going, what the hell? And I went in looking for a goddamn flashlight. I couldn't find one. And I went back out there to see if it was there, and it was still there. And it's still watching me walk up to it. But it was just a full moon. It was a full moon night, but it was pretty cloudy. And I never did get a good look at it. And anyways, I said, screw it. It's not bothering me or anything else really. So that night I went to bed. And about 3:30, I don't know if this is related to this thing or whatever it was. I don't know, but I don't know if it's any relation to this at all. But this was just a weird experience that I had. And then I was woken up and I looked at the alarm clock. I remember seeing the alarm. It was 3:15 or 3:20 a.m. I know it was something like that. I was looking at it going, holy shit. I'm hearing the dogs go ape shit barking. Totally ape shit barking outside. I was gonna go outside and tell them to shut the fuck up. And then all of a sudden, I hear what sounded like 3 people laughing. But it wasn't people. To me, it sounded like witches. Evil witches that were not even fucking human. Like a human could not even replicate this voice. And I was like, what the hell? It scared me so bad I couldn't even get out of bed. And I was trying not to, my breathing, I was trying to control my breathing because I thought that some bitch could hear me breathing. And I felt my heart beating so fast. And I hear this laughing like, 3 of them. Not 1, not 2, but it sounded like to me like there was 3. And the dogs are just going fucking ape shit barking. And this is at around 3:15, 3:20, 3:30, somewhere like that in the morning. And I'm going, what in the hell is that? It just scared the hell out of me. And this went on this evil laughing just went on for, it seemed like 5 minutes or something crazy. And then finally it just quit, and I just laid there. I think I probably must have laid there until the sun came up. It just scared the hell out of me. That is one experience I'll never forget. And I told my mom about that. And my mom's already passed away. She's dead now. But she said, because I lived in a little cabin outside behind my mom's house growing up. And I was out there when I heard it. And then I told my mom about it, and I moved down the road from my mom. And after, this was about 10 years after I heard it, my mom told me, she said, you remember you told me that time you thought you heard some witches laughing outside? I said, yeah. She said, she heard it also. I said, what? I said, are you serious? She was, yes. I thought my mom was bullshitting me. But she heard that evil laughter too. Has anybody ever heard of anything like this? It's just crazy. And it's totally true. I'm 50 years old now. And this happened when I was in my early 20s. And today's date is January the 30th, 2025. And this happened a long time ago, but it's a true story. All right, over and out. Story time is coming to an end, but I'll have some more stories to tell you later on. This is Bigfoot Bird Dog, over and out.